Right, in this video I'm just going to briefly show you the actual installation of custom screen files in an iEFIS. This is the G3 version, the latest version, and it's the Explorer Lite. So I discovered I had a little bit of a problem with my custom screen designs, and I'll just boot it up here and show you what it is. You can see on the engine page there, those drawing primitives, which are the white boxes around the bar graph instruments I have, they're overlapping each other where they butt up against each other, and also over this side you can see they're actually overlapping the built-in buttons on the iEFIS display. It's not ideal to do that. You really don't want anything overlapping those built-in buttons there. So what I need to do is shift all of them across and then make the gaps in between a little bit larger so that I get it looking neat there and they don't have any overlap. So I've been in the simulator and I've done that. And the reason this happened is because the simulator is not actually exactly perfect with line positioning sometimes. And I found that even though it looked alright in the simulator, I had this overlap on the real display. So I'm going to switch it off here. On my USB adapter, which I do all this work on my laptop or my home PC, you can see the SD card there. I'm going to take that out. And there it is there, and I'm going to plug that into the iEFIS while it's switched off. Something to be careful of is if you've recently done an update to your firmware of your iEFIS, you need to delete that update file out of the SD card, because it looks for that every time. If there's an SD card in there, it'll always look for that update file, and it'll just keep updating itself each time you switch it on. So I've cleared that out of the SD card. I've plugged the SD card in. All the screen files are on the SD card in the root of the card, so you don't want to put them into any sort of directory, including a directory called screens. You just need them in the root of the card, and when you do the installation, the iEFIS will find them. So I'll switch it back on. It'll just do its normal boot up. That's finished there, and the way that we do this is we go down to the menu button. All we need to do is install tasks. We select that here, and you can see down there there's a selection called install. Probably can't read it very well on this video, it's just done on an iPhone, but it's called install screen files to screens folder. So I'm going to press that. It's copying them all across. And they're installed. Now I hope when I click out of all this, and there it is, now you can see I've got those nicely separated, and this one is off the edge as well. So that's exactly what I was after. It's installed the new screen files. Anything I haven't changed, it's just overwritten it. It won't change it because the file hasn't changed itself. And now all my screens work fine. And that problem is fixed. That's how you do it. Now I can just switch off, pull that SD card out and put the normal one in that I use for engine data recording and so on, and we're finished.